Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and a happy Easter. Every now and then, since December 2020, I go back to watching Marta Cinta, who had Alzheimer's, very disabled, unable to speak, but she had been a prima ballerina. And they began to play the music to Swan Lake, in which she had danced. And the music came flooding back, and her body began to move. And it was magical. As many of us know, with dementias and Alzheimer's, music remains key always. I found in an article way back in 2020, which was the reason I posted the video back then, a little bit of history about Marta Cinta. The article was originally in El Español and was translated into English. The title was changed to Ballerina with Alzheimer's, The Untold Story of Marta Cinta. The original article was written by Jaime Susanna, and her investigative journalism was incredible, done in regards to this story. After a video by the organisation Música para Desperata went viral in 2020, many questions were raised about who was this ballerina. And I can tell you a little bit more about her. Again, in more detail perhaps than I did in 2020. She lived in Cuba, danced in New York, taught in Madrid, and triumphed after her dying in a nursing home in Alcoy, where she dreamed of doing a ballet with the elderly. In Cuba, she was called Rosamunda. In Madrid and New York, Marta Cinta. But on the Spanish identification card, it appeared as Marta González Saldora. Surely none of these names tell you anything, but we speak of the elderly woman who passionately danced Swan Lake from her wheelchair. Maybe she will sound familiar. The video of this lady, which I will put back on again after this, and that became so viral in 2020, made its way, as we know, through social networks and other media, and incited passion for the tenderness of its image. Behind this small fragment of video, there is a movie-like life, a relocation to Fulgencia Batista's Cuba, the arrival to the top of the New York dance world, a ballet school in Madrid, and a funny story of love in old age. All this with a muddle of dates that would make even Sherlock Holmes scratch his head. Spanish media El Español investigated the life of Marta González in order to discover what was behind the lady who, just like Princess Odetta, Queen of the Swans in Tchaikovsky's libretto, transforms with a melody and begins to move her arms in wing-like movement while submerged in a trance that brings her back to her glory gaze. As if the spirit was much younger than the body that encompasses it, Marta flies away like in times gone by, much before her time in a wheelchair, when she received applause in theatres around the world, when the press surrendered to her talent, or when she left her young students with gaping mouths wide open with her majestic presence. She was immortalized through her work as a young prima ballerina and again as an elderly lady with Alzheimer's. It is a tender story, but one that never fails to engage us to watch the magic of memory, of music and dance. Take care, Carrie Pink.